Are we recording?
We are now recording, yes.
Are you sure?
Yep, 100%.
How are the levels?
Yeah, levels.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
How many?
As many as she can fucking hawk off, man. Like as many as we can get out of her basket into your pocket in exchange for cash.
Good.
Welcome back to the show. It's the Into the Web podcast, the second ever episode. I'm Ben. Joining us is Owen.
Hello.
Today we got a stacked show. A bunch of news happened throughout the week, and we would like to start the show with the Clayface teaser that has just come out. I've seen it already. You've just watched it.
Yes.
What are your first thoughts on that?
Well, like I said to you, it was really interesting because it just felt like a horror movie.
Yeah,
you know what
100%.
I mean?
I was tense while I was watching it.
Yeah.
It was kind of very eerie, and I really like how they've done the effects.
Oh, they looked wicked.
Like how you can just smooth over his mouth.
Yeah. And then his face was melting out.
Yeah.
One of the shots, it looks like his face was melting. It just looked like a horror movie.
It did.
But I feel that's good.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not too focused
Mhm.
in a way, but obviously, don't know.
It's out of left field. It's a little pocket of the DCU. It's a little alleyway somewhere, a little side story, but we're getting a full focus down on just a really spooky, unsettling, R-rated.
I read a post about how the DCU is going to kind of show Sony how it's done, and I feel like they're going to do that. You know
100%.
what I mean?
Like,
they're doing a film without technically the main person in a way, because obviously he's a Batman villain.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to see how they pull it off. I feel like after watching the trailer, I'm keen for it, because I'll be honest, when I first heard it, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I don't know much about Clayface, so I don't know how it's going to go. And now watching, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that I really knew about Clayface was obviously the Batman, the animated series episodes.
Yes.
Like Feet of Clay and those ones.
Or the Lego games, where he just was like a goon, just like,
Yeah. It's funny, for ages before this, because the poster's out as well.
Yeah.
And have you seen the like, how good does that look? It's just such a horror movie
aspect
looking
to it.
thing, yeah. For ages on Letterboxd, the poster for this movie was the Lego minifigure.
Oh, was it actually? That's cool. That's actually funny.
yeah. So like in my upcoming, like, cause I'm hell into Letterboxd. In my upcoming movies, you just see this little turd-looking minifigure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sure this is going to be good, but
I'm keen to see how they market it, because
speaking of how they're marketing it, they've actually posted a bunch of things on the Instagram as well, like in-universe advertisements and stuff. So
yes.
Yeah,
it looks like it's melting.
Yeah, but like obviously you've got rising star Matt Hagen in most what do you want to say that word is, glowed?
Yeah.
Anyway, Gotham Gazette newspaper articles, and then there's like the serum that he obviously takes after whatever happens to him that causes all of the Clayfaciness to,
because I feel like, because it's that horror theme, it could potentially bring in others in a way, because obviously us nerds will be like, yeah, cool, Clayface, DCU, blah, blah. But some people might see the trailer and go, that looks like a good movie. You know what I mean?
Very good point.
You know what I mean? It'll bring in like
it's
a
gonna
third
bring in
party.
and it comes in, when does it come out? In October 23rd. So
Halloween.
just before Halloween, you've got Clayface coming out.
Yeah.
And how many Batman villains as well, just on back to the showing Sony how it's done.
Yeah.
How many Batman villains can you make great movies out of? Like, obviously we've had Joker, Joaquin Phoenix.
But I also feel like Joker's such a character in his own right now.
Yeah.
That people, when someone says Joker movie, they go, oh yeah, Batman. With a Clayface movie, some people might look at it and go, oh, But you see that when you see the DC logo, you're like, oh, it's a DC movie.
It's a DC movie.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Yeah, 100%. I don't know what else I can really say, but I'm excited.
Yeah, there's not much because we've obviously got the trailer, the posters, and the advertisement, but it looks good.
It looks sick. I'm so excited. The other thing that come out from DC Studios over the last couple of days, they've just released a new poster for the Lantern series. We've just watched the trailer for that as well. I'm not sure if you've seen that one previously.
No, that I knew the show was coming out.
Yeah.
Obviously, also know because it was like the HBO stuff. But I hadn't looked into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've seen screenshots.
Yeah, you would have seen that.
Yeah.
The initial picture that they put out with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Walking in the desert. I'm very intrigued by this. It's been described as a true detective sort of show. It's R-rated.
I was going to say, that's the vibe I was getting from it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of keen to see where they go with how much Lantern stuff they show.
Well, it's very, I think there was a shot in the trailer, or maybe there was an image leaked of the suit, like the Green Lantern suit in a wardrobe.
Yeah, that was in the trailer, yeah.
You know this. I'm colorblind as hell. It looked brown to me.
There was like no color. So it did kind of.
We've yet to see.
It's going to be interesting because
we've had Guy Gardner in the Superman movie already. Like we've seen how the powers are portrayed
really well
in the DCU, like with the middle fingers coming out the ground,
like
flipping
portrayed
tanks
very well. It's really nice to see that because Green Lantern, it's a cool character.
It's a cool character.
The whole
he has been like shot in the kneecaps by the Ryan Reynolds movie back in the day, and I'm really hoping that this show's good. I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that it's good. I'm hoping that it kind of gives us a new representation and a new reputation for the character.
I just hope there is a decent amount of Lantern stuff in there because it is the coolest part of the character.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's
the cop detective side will be cool to see.
Yeah, it's very terrestrial as well.
The dynamic
between
a lot of the two.
Space.
Yeah, that's something I hope we kind of get a bit more with the whole Lantern stuff. Is a bit more of the space stuff.
Yeah, the space cops, man. Like
that's what they are. Yeah. Still, will obviously give it a watch and keen to see how it goes because I feel like the dynamic between the two will also be good.
From the trailer, I like the chemistry.
Yeah.
I like how it's kind of there's a bit of animosity between them. It's the old guy putting the young guy in his place. The tagline on the trailer is "Only one can wear the ring," and that's on the poster. Sorry, and in the trailer, obviously they've got the ring between them. In the comics, any Green Lantern can make another Green Lantern ring. It's like knights in medieval times. Any knight can make a knight. Any Green Lantern can make a Green Lantern.
I mean, that's how it could end. They both get it. You know what I mean? In a way.
Yeah.
It's kind of the whole season will be like a training, like putting the new guy through the routes of the training.
As far
the old
as
guy trying to like hold on to what he's got in a way.
Yeah, trying to hold on to the reins there.
Yeah, it'll be.
And then of course there's Guy Gardner, portrayed by Nathan Fillion in the Superman movie, who is also set to appear in this show.
That'll be good.
He said that when he was filming his scenes for this show, it's the most F-bombs he's ever said in like a short period of time. So I'm very curious to see just what that is going to look and sound like. Moving on. Avengers Endgame set to re-release in cinemas later this year, ahead of Avengers Doomsday coming out. It's sort of to promote the new Infinity Vision larger format.
Oh, yes. So, I saw the logo.
Yeah. At CinemaCon, they said, they announced Infinity Vision was coming out. It's going to be a new sort of like an IMAX, but it's Disney's counter to IMAX. It's going to be a larger form factor way of viewing. I'm not sure if it's going to have any other gimmicks to it. I know you've probably seen on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, like people going to see The Matrix and the movies on the screen, but also the whole theater. It looks like the Vegas Sphere.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's all sorts of stuff like that coming out now. I'm pretty sure Infinity Vision's just going to be like massive screen, massive sound, which is, keep it simple. That's great. That's why I go to IMAX movies.
Like you said, it's probably just Disney's counteraction to IMAX.
Especially because Dune 3 and Doomsday are set to release on the same day later this year. People are calling it Dunes Day.
Yep.
Dune 3, at Warner Brothers, Dune 3 have reserved all of the IMAX screens in North America for 3 weeks following the release. So no IMAX for Doomsday. So I'm thinking, is this kind of like Disney's way?
Disney's to be like, okay, you want to play that game?
You want to play that game?
We're Disney.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, exactly right. The most interesting thing about the Endgame re-release, though, is the director, one of the Russos, I don't remember which one, has said that it's going to feature new unseen footage, like new scenes.
Like deleted scenes? Or
not necessarily deleted scenes, maybe deleted scenes, but he said they're going to be scenes that directly tie into Doomsday.
Well, yeah, I was going to go on a small tangent here about this because obviously we saw some of the deleted scenes, like the whole scene with all the Avengers and that kneeling down when Tony passed away, because that wasn't in the cinema release one.
No.
And then there's a few other ones. Normally they don't add a whole lot. Like some of them do add good scenes to the movie, but some of them just add a small like dialogue parts and that.
What do you mean, like deleted scenes? Or?
Yeah, deleted or extended, like when extended cuts
come out. Yeah, there's usually a reason those scenes are cut.
Yeah,
it's to help with like the flow of the movie.
Flow of the movie.
You've got to trim things down as much as you can.
Side note, when the extended version of No Way Home came out, I watched that straight away. There's not a whole lot extra from that to the cinema.
It's just like character moments and stuff, isn't
small dialogue moments.
Maybe
and
like
stuff.
a
to be honest,
bit or...
it wasn't like I thought I could like notice it too much. It was more just general viewing. But I've read that Doomsday apparently starts...
Well, it's a direct continuation.
Yeah,
that's what the Russos have said. Have they added something? Have they added something to the end? Maybe it's a new end credit scene.
I feel like it might have to do with Steve.
Yeah.
Because they can't really just piss away a whole of phase 4 or 5. What are we up to? I don't know. But
that's how messy it's been.
That's what I mean.
I'm not sure where we are anymore.
They can't piss away the whole last phase and just go, we're starting again from Endgame. Because obviously the Fantastic Four and all that sort of stuff.
Well, yeah. Like Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I think it is
Thunderbolts.
Something to do with either like Thor or Steve. One of those sort of characters.
Yeah, can't forget about the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
you'd be amiss to
Who
forget.
would do that? Who would forget about them? Anyway, I think it has to do with like Steve, especially with that trailer.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of Doom. Maybe a little post-credit scene of a Robert Downey Jr. Doom.
I was about to say, surely they give us the like Thanos. Remember the Thanos in the Avengers?
Yeah,
but give us that.
But for Doom, that'd be cool.
Well, they kind of gave us that with Fantastic Four.
Well, you got like
the post-credit scene of that was.
Oh yeah,
that went I felt like that went so under the radar.
It did. It was so subtle, but like
because you
menacing.
didn't see him.
You see him, but you don't see his face
with the kid, and he's got the mark.
Did he say anything?
No.
Okay, because they've not revealed publicly his voice yet.
No.
In the CinemaCon trailer that we've not gotten yet, thank you Marvel, please soon. Hurry. He apparently the first bit of dialogue in that trailer is the Latvian accent, Robert Downey Jr., which I immediately think of and have been seeing all over TikTok and YouTube when Robert Downey Jr. was promoting Tropic Thunder, and he was like, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
International murderer. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? If it's that, I'm not gonna be mad. That'd be hilarious. Have you got anything else to say about?
It was just that because obviously people have been talking about it being a straight continuation, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those either the opening scene or the opening scene is what we talked about last episode with the whole like incursion stuff.
Yeah,
and then it cuts to Steve just living life because that's what he was doing after he took
that's what we're seeing.
I mean, that could be another cool. You know how we've been screaming out for a TV show of him taking the stones back. Imagine that's the thing in the movie. It has that, and then something happens, which an incursion happens, and then
some incursions.
Yep, that could be interesting to see.
Could be very interesting to see. I'm keen for it. I'm gonna go out and see it again. Like
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm probably gonna
look at some tickets,
Yeah,
see if they're up
definitely.
yet. After we're done with this, see
Yeah,
if the tickets
definitely.
are up. Because anytime there's an Avengers movie in the theaters, old or new, I'll be there to watch it.
Yeah.
Because that's the best place to watch an Avengers movie.
Kind of wish they were also doing Infinity War too, like a 2-day event. That would.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Like they do with sometimes they do Star Wars,
Yeah.
and they would do like all the Star Wars movies, or
Just
all the
because
Lord of the
like
Rings
I
movies.
said to you last episode, those two I kind of sometimes I bank them together because they are really a
They're
part
so
one, part
interlinked.
two.
It's a part 1, part 2 situation
Yeah.
for sure. Moving on to our next thing. About probably 12 hours ago now, Amazon have released some more footage from the Spider-Noir show that's coming out next month.
Mm-hmm.
This is one that's been flying under the radar for me.
Same, and I'm a big Spider-Man guy.
So have you watched any of it yet?
No.
So we're going to be right back.
Yes,
We're
yeah,
going to just watch a little bit of this footage and be right back on to talk about it. So that looks good, doesn't it?
Yes.
So they've filmed it in black and white. With like black and white cameras.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've read, if I'm correct, they filmed it with black and white cameras. They're releasing it in black and white and in color. They both look good. The reason I think they both look so good is because they were filmed for black and white, and then they were colorized the same way that they used to colorize black and white movies.
Which then makes it very vibrant, I feel. I was about to say, because...
They've Wizard of Oz to this shit.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff... The term, have you seen the term like Netflix lighting?
Yeah.
Stuff like that where it's over lighted.
It's just washed
like
out.
in rooms and that, and it just feels over lighted.
Looks like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where that looked vibrant. Like when it cut from the black and white to the color, it actually made me go,
I might have to watch it in both formats.
Probably,
if it's good, if it's as good as I hope it is, I'll definitely watch it in both.
I probably, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
it looks fucking good.
Yeah.
And then obviously in the behind the scenes thing that we've just seen, shows Brendan Gleeson, Silvermane.
Yep.
I think he died. Didn't he die?
I'm not sure.
I think he might have died.
I'm going to do a little research.
I think he might have died, but he was Mad-Eye Moody in Harry Potter, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
That when I saw him, I was, I've seen him before.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm very excited about that. Sandman looks really good.
Sandman
I really like
looks awesome.
The effect, and that in black and white works really well, I feel. And then we have Megawatt or Dirk in that trailer, in that special look from Amazon. Dirk.
He's active, present.
Oh, okay, so he's not
still
dead.
rocking.
He's not dead.
No.
I must have been thinking about the guy that played Hagrid.
Yeah,
He's definitely dead.
Yeah.
All right. Looks cool.
Looks really good. Yeah. Sandman was a pretty standout for me. I reckon they've translated that very well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nicolas Cage.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I love Nicolas Cage. I love his Ghost Rider movies.
Yes.
Hot take, right? Like, because obviously those movies are very critically panned. I think they're hilarious and I think they're enjoyable. And I really love that one scene in Spirit of Vengeance where he's freaking out and he's like, I'm scraping out the door.
Those movies, not just them, a lot of the superhero movies back then, some were bad. I'm not going to sit here.
A lot of them were bad.
A lot of them were bad, but they were also just signs of the times at that point in time. You know what I mean?
It's dated now.
It's dated now.
Ben Affleck Daredevil's not a good movie, but like there's a little bit of sentimental value to that one for me.
That's what I mean. And even some of the shots look cool in a way, especially because back then it was like, cool. These are the comic characters we look at, and now they're on screen in a way. You know what I mean? So,
good suit as well, that Daredevil.
Yeah.
But back to Spider-Noir. The lighting looks good. The black and white, the color looks good. I think the costume looks great.
Yes.
I'm so excited about Nicolas Cage's performance as Spider-Noir.
Some of the shots
were
ridiculous.
That one on the rooftop with the lightning bolt behind him. I was like, oh, that's straight out of like Dark Knight Returns, Batman, it's so cool. I could just keep gushing about it, but
there's not a whole lot, but the villains, I feel like they're going to be betrayed well, because even in that small short behind the scenes trailer, they were like, they're villains,
Mm.
but they've all got their own sort of lives and their own sort of things that they're trying to do.
Should be an interesting series.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Should be a very interesting series.
I like that all these not massively in-your-face characters are getting a bit of a limelight. Like these
I'm
are
enjoying the flavors.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the different flavors. Everything we've talked about thus far today, whether Clayface, Lanterns, and Spider-Noir, it's all very different takes, and I really enjoy that. I think I would like to see more of comic book movies leaning into different genres. Have Blade be a proper horror movie, for example.
Yeah, and
have a Silver Surfer movie that's just like a stoner comedy or something.
That get a bit more limelight.
Yeah,
because I really enjoyed. I know some people didn't, and I probably should do a rewatch. But I enjoyed like Moon Knight. I knew a little bit about Moon Knight, didn't know a whole lot, and then watching the TV show, I was like, "This is cool seeing this character being represented on a bigger screen." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And getting his own sort of time to shine.
Oscar Isaac was great.
I was about to say, Oscar Isaac kind of...
Yeah.
You weren't going to go wrong with him as your lead.
No.
But that's what I mean.
Shame we probably won't see him again.
Yeah, I really hope we do. Probably
Secret Wars, maybe.
Yeah, Secret Wars is our only hope. And if anything, he might just be a voice.
There was a couple of things that come out right before the show, right before we started recording, that I want to touch on before the next bit of news.
Yeah.
This is breaking stuff.
Okay.
There was a new image leaked of Spider-Man Brand New Day with Sadie Sink and John Bernthal as Punisher and Jean Grey, maybe. We think probably Jean Grey, maybe, probably. That's who I think it is, but we'll see.
That's who the money's bet on.
That's what I would put my money on.
I saw something the other day, but then we spoke about it, and then probably not, because of her involvement in the MCU now.
Yeah, it's rumored that she's got like a 5-picture deal or something, so she's got to be Jean Grey, and all the powers portrayed on the screen.
It's very leaning to Jean Grey. I just hope they don't try and trick us. Plus, with the whole movement of the MCU going towards the X-Men and the mutants, it kind of makes sense.
It makes so much sense. I'm just seeing if I can find this image that has come out now. Oh, here it is. So.
That's the most Jean Grey looking Jean Grey.
Yeah, right?
That's...
So she's got obvious... I need to stop saying obviously, because maybe it isn't so obvious, everything that I say. Maybe I shouldn't say it if it's obvious.
I reckon I need to set a light counter for me. But
anyway, so green, yellow, same colors as, her original costume back in the comics. The powers make sense. The hair color makes sense.
We're gonna get like a father figure dynamic with that, aren't we? He's gonna be looking after her or something.
Yeah. So it's my theory is it's pre-Xavier School Jean Grey. So she's not been at the X Mansion yet. So her powers are kind of not
developing
and not controlled.
Do you reckon she's from this universe?
Yeah, 100%.
So you reckon she's the MCU?
I think
Jean
the
Grey?
MCU X-Men are not going to be like... So we're obviously getting the Fox X-Men in the new movie. I think the MCU X-Men...
I see where you're going with this.
Are being set up as the next generation of heroes after the next 2 Avengers movies.
Yep.
We're going to move into X-Men movies again.
Yep.
It's the Mutant Saga. It's going to be First Class, young X-Men again. It's going to be the... First class comic book lineup. So we got Jean, we got Beast, we got Cyclops, we got Iceman, we've got Angel, and maybe a couple more, maybe a Rogue, maybe a Gambit, and a Storm.
Yeah.
That's who I think the X-Men are going to be.
You reckon they're going to be like, because from that photo, they're going to be more, what do you call it? Rogue teen.
Yeah. It's going to be a coming of age sort of thing.
That sort of thing. Where
it's going to be like
watching... troubled or...
Yeah, it's going to be like a Euphoria, but...
but X-Men.
But X-Men.
There's going to be like one rich boy.
Yeah, and that's going to be Angel.
Yeah.
Angel's the rich boy.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, and
if they go that direction.
You're going to cast all of these actors that are in their like early to mid-20s, put them on 9-picture deals and have them be in the movies until they're in their 40s.
Because the other thing is the last set of Fox X-Men movies, they kind of got messy, especially towards the end. I won't lie, I don't really remember a whole lot. They kind of merged together. The first 2 or 3 are like ingrained because of my childhood, the X-Men movies. But the last couple did get a bit messy. So it'll be cool getting that sort of origin story-ish again of them becoming the group, getting together. Similar to what I was saying about the Avengers movies last episode, how like it'll be cool to see the group dynamic work. Yeah. Play into that, not just not saying the Fantastic Four was bad, but that was like bang, established team. This is the family dynamic. This is how they are, which was good. It was refreshing to see because we know the Fantastic Four. They went to space, blah blah blah. They did the mini montage at the start, which helped. But this will be cool to see how this group dynamic work of these like younger kids.
Seeing them develop as well. Like if you're gonna get them all as kind of young people, young adults, and cater that towards young adults, and kids and that. And if it's gonna be like coming of age stories, reaching adulthood sort of things,
their powers,
having that be a direct thing to like puberty, going through changes.
I mean, similar to the way we've seen Tom grow throughout the movies. So go back to Civil War to him in No Way Home. That's a whole different type of Spider-Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially with Brand New Day.
They cast him, I think he was maybe like 14 when they cast him initially.
His first...
And he was...
Screen testing and that.
16 by the time
they
were filming Civil War.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because he's only a couple of years older than we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's got to be Jean Grey. The other bit
after seeing that photo, I feel like that's more than nothing confirms that to me. Yeah. Like, even the color palette of what she's wearing, it's very on the nose. Like, if it's not her, then it's like, all right, what are we doing? Especially with, like, the ginger hair and all that.
The other bit of Brand New Day news that was just come out, I'm not sure of the validity of this, but apparently Mark Ruffalo was speaking at a panel, and he mentioned that Hulk fights an alien. Now, we know that...
Fucking Mark Ruffalo.
We know Mark Ruffalo.
He's as bad as Tom. They put the worst 2 people in the same movie that spoil everything. I'm so surprised we don't know what this whole movie is already.
Yeah.
What?
100%. Neither of them probably know the whole movie.
No, 100%. He's like, am I even Hulk in this movie?
So just for the fun of it, we know he's going to be the Hulk in the movie. We've not seen him in the trailers, but the Lego set's bloody out. The pictures of the Lego set is leaked.
They always do that.
With the Lego sets? Yeah, they always do it.
Same with like pop vinyls, some of them.
Yeah, the pop vinyls. Yeah. That was the same thing with the Green Lantern suits that we were just talking about. Like, we've seen the Green Lantern suit in the trailer and it was brown. And then the Funko Pop came out and the suit was brown on the Funko Pop. And we're like, what are these brown lanterns? Like,
yeah.
What, like, they're just wearing leather suits?
Like, just spoiler alert.
Yeah,
like.
Well, yeah. Who's the alien, do you reckon?
It's kind of hard to say because we've got the Hand in it.
Yeah.
Which is a Daredevil villain, realistically.
Yeah, we talked about this last week. Yeah.
So it could be anyone, realistically. They could chuck any sort of... But I feel like, will they go down the route of a Skrull? I don't think so.
I'm thinking that he's got his wires crossed, right? My theory is, and this is all speculative, this is all... I haven't seen the clip of him saying this, and I couldn't find the article. I just seen it in an off YouTube video right before we started recording. So this could be complete and utter bullshit. Yeah. But it could be a Secret Wars thing. He could be fighting a symbiote.
I was about to say it.
Put Tom in the black suit in Secret Wars, just like it was debuted in the comic books. What you reckon?
I get what you mean by wires crossed. Now he could have been filming that for Secret Wars because I don't think it's in this film.
Yeah,
if it's in this film,
are they filming Secret Wars yet? I'm not sure.
That's what I mean. Unless they're just...
They must be now.
Get ahead, in a way, because that's coming out next year.
Were they filming them back to back? I don't know. It's coming out next year.
It's 2027, I'm pretty sure.
Crazy. Yeah, right.
And it would make sense
and
if they're filming...
2028 is supposed to be when the X-Men movies come out. This makes sense. So okay. Yep.
It'll make sense to film them back to back, especially with certain actors and their time slots and all that. And if he's already filming Brand New Day stuff or was filming Brand New Day stuff, why not get him to do certain things when it has included Spider-Man?
Yeah, you got him in the studio. Just put him in front of the bloody green screen. Put the ping pong suit on him.
My theory is the only way we get any sort of symbiote thing in this film, it'll be very end or post-credit scene. It won't be a big push, because if it was a big push, I feel like it would be full marketing on that, because it is such a big market for all of us nerds, and just Spider-Man people in general will go, black suit, it's back. You know what I mean? They'll push it.
You reckon? So you reckon if the black suit was in Brand New Day?
Or not even that, just the symbiote in general. It'll be a post-credit. If. That's an if, because I feel, my personal opinion is they're going for the Secret Wars route, where he'll get it in that.
I feel like they don't
Which
need
makes
to tease
sense.
it. Just have him get the symbiote suit in Secret Wars on Battle World. They've just had all of these shots in the trailer be like post comic book covers, like straight 1-to-1 comic book covers. Do that one. Yeah. Do that one in the movie.
Because the only thing I have seen, which was when it got announced that this was before the trailer, that Punisher was in the film, was the whole, he turns to Man Spider. Oh no, it was after the trailer, sorry. He turns to Man Spider. Punisher kills him. Symbiote brings him back to life. You know that comic book cover where he's rising from the dead?
From the grave?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's the only thing I saw, but I unless that's the end of the film. But because the only bit of symbiote technically in the MCU was the whole
little droplet from
the
Venom.
post-credits thing from...
Which movie was that in?
I don't know if that was the Venom movie or if that was the Spider-Man movie. I get confused because...
It was No Way Home. It was No Way
Home, yeah.
Yeah. They had Tom Hardy come in and be in the MCU for
and then in the Sony Venom movie, he was also in the post-credit scene for that because Tom Holland was on the screen. So it's crossed over. Yeah. And the multiverse, you can do whatever the fuck
you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Moving on from Spider-Man. Batman.
Ooh.
The Batman. Okay. Matt Reeves, the Batman. The Batman Part 2.
Oh, the Part 2, yep.
The second one. Matt Reeves is the Batman Part 2.
Sorry.
Has added Charles Dance. So you've just been starting to watch Game of Thrones.
Yes.
How far are you in that?
I am episode 8
of season 2.
Season 2.
So you've seen Tywin Lannister?
Yes.
Tyrion, Jaime, and Cersei's dad?
Yes.
So he's in the Batman too.
He was just actually a very big part of last episode.
Yeah.
Like he was in it a lot. So,
yeah. He was one of my favorite characters in that show.
Yeah.
He's just such a commanding presence.
Yeah.
And everything else that I've seen him, I think he was in Dracula Untold or something, and he was in something recently.
I've swear I've seen him somewhere before in a film.
He's in tons of stuff.
So
he's in tons of stuff. Like if I go to Charles Dance, like IMDb, he's in so many movies. Like I said, Game of Thrones, Dracula Untold. There's something I've seen him in recently. I'm just trying to remember.
Talking about that, I am enjoying that a lot.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, first time watching it, I was a bit stubborn. My partner's finally got
Frankenstein.
Have
you seen Frankenstein?
No, but that's what I saw him.
Yeah, he's Dr. Victor Frankenstein's father in Frankenstein.
What else is he in?
The other
Alien
two things
3.
I said. Yeah, Alien 3. Last Action Hero. He's in tons of stuff. He's always in these bloody Frankenstein movies. He's in Victor Frankenstein with James McAvoy and Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and Charles Xavier?
Yeah. That looks interesting.
Interesting.
Who does Harry Potter play? Igor? Anyway, so the Batman Part 2 has added Charles Dance to the cast. Charles Dance to the cast. Yes.
Have they said who or just...
See, this leads me to the other bit of casting. Well, we've not really covered on the show yet, but both Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, has been cast...
Oh, fuck. Like, I knew he was going to die, but now that just more than confirms he's going to die.
No, it doesn't mean
he's
gonna
signed for
die.
freaking DC now, so that he's
But
done.
we don't know who he's playing.
It doesn't matter.
Look, it's not been confirmed by DC, but many sources have said that he'll be playing Harvey Dent.
I've also seen, it's not been, I don't think it's been confirmed, but I've seen that the whole of the Thunderbolts die anyway, so.
Oh, well.
And then because I saw a meme and it's like, all of these characters confirmed. And then,
well, I mean, they were kind of expendable.
And then
anyway.
underneath it says, yeah, and guess which one's just signed for DC recently. So I'm assuming it's this one.
Oh no!
But in saying that, that'd be cool seeing him as Harvey Dent because
yeah,
he's such a good actor, and he's
again, these aren't spoilers. He's seen, what have you seen, like an Instagram post or something?
Oh, that was just an
off.
That was a Twitter meme.
Yeah, Twitter meme.
Or X, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Elon.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I mean, she's already dead, so.
Scarlett Johansson. I have no idea who Scarlett Johansson is playing.
So the DCU just went, all right.
No, but this isn't the DCU. Again, this is Matt Reeves,
all right.
the Batman universe.
DC in general just went, all right, we've been shit. Let's just sign all their actors. We're sorted.
Nah. But who do you think what Batman character would Scarlett Johansson be playing? Poison Ivy? Nah, probably not. Not in the Batman.
No. She's pulled off redhead before.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she has.
Who? Not looking at villains or heroes. Who else? Realistically, could she be? I'm just thinking more general, just human. Like basic, like love interest or
Batman. I mean, you cast a woman in a movie, you immediately go love interest because that's the status quo.
Talia al Ghul.
She doesn't look very Al Ghul. She doesn't look like her last name is Al Ghul. Not gonna lie.
You know, actors can like
act.
And then change.
I understand that.
It's kind of in their job description.
There's outlets are saying that Charles Dance would be playing Christopher Dent, Harvey Dent's dad, and Sebastian Stan would be playing Harvey Dent.
That'd be cool.
I'm not too familiar with Christopher Dent as a character in the comics. I'm assuming at some point he met Harvey Dent's mother and then had Harvey Dent. That's about all that I can draw a connection to.
I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments who Christopher Dent is in the comic books.
But don't just say he's Harvey Dent's dad because if you do.
I mean, I'm still not sure. If you'd like to confirm for us whether or not Christopher Dent is Harvey Dent's dad,
give us the DNA results.
Give us the what do they call them? Test, paternity test. Paternity test.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, like you are not the father.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Paternity test. Have him on Jerry Springer.
I was about to say, should we get Jerry in? I'll ask Jerry if he wants to.
Yeah, but I don't know. Obviously, there it is again. Obviously.
Oh, don't worry. Every time I say like now,
you're just smacking yourself.
Yeah.
This is the fun thing about recording yourself.
R.I.P. Jerry Springer. Sorry.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he is. 2 years ago. 3 years ago now.
Oh.
Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to change my vocabulary. I'll just start going furthermore.
Furthermore. I don't know. I don't know who Scarlett Johansson is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But bottom line is those are three amazing actors.
Yeah,
to put in
big
the Batman
names.
2. They join. Jeffrey Wright's returning as Jim Gordon. Colin Farrell is returning as the Penguin.
So good.
Cobb.
So good.
Andy Serkis is returning as Alfred Pennyworth.
Really
and Barry Keoghan is rumored to return as the Joker.
Oh yeah, that's
from
right.
his post-credits sort of end scene in the first one. Barry Keoghan is a great actor. I think he'd be a great Joker.
I also agree. I'm sick and tired of pinning performances against each other. Obviously, some performances are bad. I think we know who we're talking about there.
Who?
Jared Leto.
Oh, so bad. I forgot he played the Joker.
But in saying that,
damaged.
No, in saying that, was it?
Tell you what though,
the Justice League
his
movie?
face was funny. Justice League what?
The Justice League movie, he had like that. Remember that dream sequence where he's talking to Batman?
Was that in the Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Yeah, something like that.
That
and
scene
that,
was alright. I watched it on YouTube. That scene was alright.
That's what I mean. And it's like, why didn't you just do that the whole performance and not do this freaking emo white boy like
freaky emo white boy that sends bloody
boxes bury me.
Is that what he? That just opened up a little thing in my brain. Did he send like used condoms and stuff to his castmates and like a box of rats or a box of bullets?
Some of his
songs,
some of his songs are cool. I like some of his music. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever actually intentionally listened to what's his band?
I don't remember. That just
wow.
That bury me.
Anywho. Moving on.
Anyway, yeah.
We're entering the spoiler zone now for This Week in TV.
Furthermore,
we're obviously.
Yeah, like.
The Boys, season 5, episode 4. If you've not watched it, please.
Yeah, spoilers. This is all spoilers from this point onwards.
We don't review things unless we can just talk about them. We're not critics. We're not journalists. We're just two guys chatting shit about comic book stuff on the couch.
So this is all spoilers. So if you don't want to listen, just put us on mute, but leave it playing, please.
I thought this episode was awesome. Yeah. I really liked how everybody was at each other's throats because of the whole.
I really feel like there's a bit in the episode which we'll talk about in a minute. But Frenchie like stood up this episode, and I was he kind of got his own little his own little limelight, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. And Frenchie, he's one of my favorite characters in that show.
He's so funny.
I mean, most of the characters in the show, at this point, I'm attached. Like, even the shit
which
characters,
sucks because you know that a handful are probably gonna die.
I think. Who do you think the funniest character in that show is right now? I reckon it's the Deep.
At the moment, I won't lie. Every fucking time Soulja Boy's on the screen, he says something that makes me piss myself. When they were him and Homelander were walking to the lab, and it was the decomposing people, and he went, "Uggos." And then he said it again when they were inside. I was crying out loud because I was
couple of uggos,
because it was so just left field.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything at the moment he's doing fucking makes me piss myself.
Yeah, I take that back. The
Deep has been. I feel like he's turned up douche this season.
Oh, 100%.
Extra douchey.
Yeah.
But it's working.
I like his like Manosphere podcast that he's got going.
It's fucking the parodies that they do is so good.
Yeah. And Homelander has decided that he's God now.
Yeah, we've kind of sensed it coming, but he's finally confirmed.
This season, especially, it's Homelander's show. Everybody else is a guest star.
Yeah, 100%.
It's Anthony Starr.
Is
can't say enough good things about that guy. Yeah. And he's so funny behind the scenes too. I've seen him in interviews and that, and he's just like such a funny guy.
You've seen the first season of Gen V?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending scene where he's in it.
Yeah.
The behind the scenes of that's hilarious because he's been lifted up in the air.
He's like, oh.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that the V1 was not there. We're dragging that out a little bit longer.
I feel like we're going to have a lot of the Vought. You know, the Vought Rising?
Oh, this is definitely setting all of that up.
That's what I mean, because it's
the fort where they were kind of giving a lot of Soulja Boy's backstory.
And also the other guy, we said it last episode, the other guy from Supernatural is going to appear in this season. And
do we know who he's playing?
No, I feel like he might be one of his ex-teammates.
Yeah, okay.
Because their dynamic will be good anyway.
They've got how many years of
so I feel like it's going to be a dynamic there.
Yeah.
And then obviously you have, is it Atomic Hand, apparently? I think that's his name. That's who they think took the V1.
Atomic Hand?
You know how the vault was busted open?
Yeah.
I think that his name was Atomic Hand, I'm assuming.
That sounds like a reasonable name for...
If not, then there's a name. But yeah. What else?
Everybody fighting each other.
Yeah, everyone at each
That
other's.
was good.
Oh, Huey. I am so happy they didn't make him get bitched. When him and Mother's Milk first started fighting and he was smacking him with the tray and that.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, the progression of Huey from season 1
this season,
to now,
Huey's been a bad motherfucker. He's not taking any shit.
which I know apparently he was in the comics.
He was?
Yeah, especially in the later issues of the comics. Because that was one people's gripe. They were like, he's just a little virgin in this TV show. Like, give him a bit more to him. Because he's like a skinhead in the comics. He looks like, you know, the guy who played...
A skinhead as in, like, political views?
No, like... Just, you know the guy that played his dad?
Simon Pegg. Yeah, he looks exactly like Simon Pegg in the comic book.
In the comics,
Huey.
Yeah. Yeah, no, them fighting each other was cool. Seeing a little bit of... It wasn't overly amazing, but a little bit of Starlight's background with her dad was kind of cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that as well.
That, and then the half brother,
a little shitbag, little douche. Yeah.
That scene was a little bit funny when she walks in and he's got all the posters of all the suits.
He's like, I didn't have your poster up.
Good. But yeah, so
I thought it was interesting.
Good episode.
Enriched uranium. Enriched uranium can weaken Homelander. So it's kind of kryptonite-y
sort
of
threw
thing.
me off a bit because I was like, how long is he going to be in there for? Like,
yeah. And he eventually got out. So it's not a you can beat him with that.
Yeah.
But you can definitely slow him down and weaken him with that.
Yeah.
Every episode from here on out, because we're gonna probably review every episode until the final.
We've got 4 left, I think.
So far, do you think Homelander's surviving the season or not? And don't elaborate. Just say yes or no.
Gut feeling says yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. We're gonna check back every episode.
With an asterisk of powerless.
Oh yeah, that's it. You did say last week. Yeah. You were saying that you think he will.
Instead of him dying, I feel like that's how it would be. That's it. That's all I'll say.
Worse than death for him would just be living as a normal person. Yeah, for sure.
Might kill himself actually.
Oh.
Actually, I didn't even think about that.
Loses his powers and just hangs himself. Yeah.
Or just tries to fly, like we did
building.
the Ryan, threw him off the thing, but he just jumps off a building.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. Everything so far this season, it's The Boys. I say this all the time. When someone says, how was the new episode of The Boys? I say it's The Boys. It's consistent. Yeah, I've not really had a problem with it.
It's always good.
It's always good. The last thing I'll say is... What was it?
What was it?
Yeah, now you've thrown me off by also saying that.
Soulja Boy, Kamiko, Frenchie,
I think I've just lost it.
Butcher, Huey. Butcher?
I was talking to a friend, and he was saying, what if the virus can be sexually transmitted and Soulja Boy fucking firecracker, she starts dying because it starts killing it. Yep, we were having this discussion.
Oh.
So, because her and Soulja Boy got together. After... He's fine because obviously
But he's carrying it, mate.
But he's carrying it.
Ooh.
And because of that, let's just keep an eye on her. Let's see if she starts over the next couple episodes, starts getting sick.
That's a good theory.
You know, yeah.
Oh, side note, I was just thinking about other things in that episode. How many butt plugs were on that bed?
I didn't count, but there was a lot of stuff
I didn't count.
Didn't count. It wasn't on my list. I have to rewatch it.
How many butt plugs was on that table? Who was butt plugging who? That guy
was
in the comments. Butt plugged, right?
The comments. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments how many butt plugs.
We'll fact check.
And we will fact check. And if you're a kid listening to this, you probably shouldn't be watching The Boys. Or
I was about to say, if you're a kid listening to this, how are you watching The Boys? So
yeah, true. Moving on
acting
to
like we weren't watching stuff like that one.
Yeah, 100%. Man up.
All right.
Invincible. The season's done. The season's done for Invincible. Invincible's done for another year.
Yeah, we're probably gonna go over this, so this might make the episode slightly longer. But
because we want to talk about the final, obviously, but we kind of wanted to recap the whole season.
Small little recap.
It was only the second week of doing the podcast, and we've had like most of the season air before.
Pretty much, yeah. Your thoughts on the final?
I loved it.
Yep.
The end scene in particular, because I've not read the comic books on purpose, I'm going to go back and read them after the show's finished airing. Or I might read the first, because we're past the first book now, aren't we?
Yeah, well, apparently we're halfway through the second or just 3/4, I believe.
So
definitely got still another couple of seasons.
Yeah,
4 seasons.
Yeah,
maybe
so I'll
5.
probably read the first one. But back to the point at hand. That last scene, and I was thinking about it throughout the episode, not knowing what was going to happen after they destroyed Viltrum in the previous episode, and they just like disappeared. That last scene. Also, I'm kind of thinking that we start talking at the end and then just go back to the beginning, and then does that make sense?
We're gonna go each episode backwards.
No.
We'll start with the
most recent thing that we've seen, and then we'll go back to the beginning.
Yeah, because it's fresh.
The way that they disappeared, I was like, how would they even know? Like watching, I was like, how would they even know if they were there? Like they could just be hiding in plain sight, and they want to breed.
Yep.
And then what happened? That exact thing. And
I
was like, oh no.
When the episode started,
yeah, and
then they got to Earth, I was kind of like, because at first I didn't realize it was a dream sequence, and I was like, why is everything fine? Like, are they gonna pop up? Because it's a finale, so I was kind of expecting the massive, even though we just had a massive action episode, I was expecting a big fight. Because that's what a lot of people said. They said last episode felt like a finale in a way.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started the episode, I kind of was... The impression was this could have been the first episode of next season. The way it was going at first. Then we got to the end, and I went, holy fuck, he is so menacing. He's just there, just kind of like, oh, here's your 2 options, but you have 1 option.
Mm-hmm.
Because your 2 options are... Let us do this,
or your planet's done.
You're fucked.
Yeah, literally.
it's
you're fucked now, or you're fucked
later
in like 25 years.
And it was the way he turned around and said, I forget. I don't know what he actually like full quote, but it was along the lines of, unironically, you're now our savior. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
From the person that destroyed his planet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it was so good.
I've really enjoyed Thrag as a villain. And I think a lot of people have been complaining about his voice. I think Lee Pace has done a great job.
I have not had one problem with him. Obviously, when he first popped up and he was like holding the skull like a little teddy, and everyone's like, look at this.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, Kylo Ren. But then it was like, nah, it's just, he's good. He's crap.
He's just on the power scale. He's so far.
It makes me go, how does Mark get to that?
Yeah. Because we've got another book, like a couple of books to get there, I guess. But
it's just
crazy, man.
How scary is that? Because now for Mark, because that whole episode was just PTSD for him.
Yeah, I thought that was so good.
The way they portrayed it.
Portrayed the PTSD. Like, as somebody that has had kind of like, you know, something bad might happen in your life, and then you kind of see echoes of that everywhere, and like the potential for something to happen again.
Yeah.
They portrayed that so well.
And not even that, it's also the fact that now it's almost more of a worst case scenario, because the way he was explaining it was, I'm never gonna feel safe because I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Now he knows where they are.
Yeah.
But they're right under his nose, but he doesn't also know where they are. He knows they're there, but he doesn't know where. And
he can't do anything about it.
Because if he tries to do something, everyone dies in a way. So, yeah. Thrag and the Viltrumites are even closer to his loved ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
just hiding in plain sight. Yeah. Was it Steve Harvey's?
Fucking Steve Harvey. That's all I've seen today. Oh,
so good.
Yeah.
He's doing real Viltrumite Family Feud. So good. I'm gonna flick back to the first episode. So the first episode of the season, what happens? He fights a dinosaur.
Yeah, the dinosaur.
He's in the black suit still. He's in the
Such
emo
a cool
suit.
Such a cool suit.
He's stressed out because of aftermath of conquest.
Yep.
Was it the Parasites? Was that the first episode? The Parasites?
Start of the season.
Yeah.
It's but let's be real. It's been a
season.
It's been a season.
Yeah. So there was I thought Starro the Conqueror-esque parasites, and then Mark had to kill that guy.
Oh yes, yeah. That is
Really
him and
cool.
Eve are doing good
Until they're not.
There's
the whole pregnancy thing throughout the season.
Yeah.
Where she ends up, terminating the pregnancy.
Yeah, when Mark got back, I was like,
where's the baby?
Like, not even that. It was also like, what's going on?
Well, how long did they say? It was 10 months?
Yeah, like 10, 11 months. Nearly died twice. He was in like a coma twice, technically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really liked that episode early in the season where we got the flashback of Viltrum when the virus hit. And we saw young Nolan and young Thrag.
Yeah.
And all the Viltrumites.
And even Nolan getting absolutely bitched by both his parents.
Yeah. And I was watching that and I was like, oh, this guy's Nolan.
Yeah, because at first he looks so much like Mark.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they made it that way. But it's also the longer this show goes on, and obviously, what's the voice actor? J. Jonah Jameson. J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
Obviously, amazing performance.
Mm-hmm.
But also, Nolan's just such a well-written character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his character arc so far is just... And then seeing a little bit into his childhood where he just... it's the same sort of thing. He got beat up by his parents.
Yeah.
His mum didn't want anything to do with him.
And it seems like that's just the Viltrumite way.
It's just the Viltrumite way, you know what I mean?
I'm seeing a lot of discourse online on the redemption arc of Omni-Man, and you're either in two camps. You're in the camp of, it's good that he's doing good, but it's good that he's trying to help, but he killed so many people and did so much bad stuff. But on the other hand, it's like, no, we want to see it's just Darth Vader, right?
Yeah.
Darth Vader was redeemed. This is my argument to all the people that say that Omni-Man can't be redeemed. Darth Vader got redeemed at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Things about this season I really enjoyed with, especially coming down to Nolan, was the episode just after the Conquest fight, one of the most disturbing episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main episode was just him and Oliver.
Yeah.
Him just being a dad
mm-hmm.
to Oliver, pretty much. Obviously on an alien planet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just teaching him things and spending time with him, and because you got to think Nolan wasn't there when Oliver was growing up, realistically, because obviously he left.
Mm-hmm.
So getting that experience and him getting the time to be a dad to him was actually some of my favorite things, because you got to see him grow as a character, and you can see it when he comes back to Earth and he's talking to the guy that made his suit and talking to obviously Mark's mum. It was just, it was cool to see him trying to redeem himself, and obviously you can't just forget what he's done.
No.
But I'm keen to see
the growth.
Yeah, throughout the next couple of seasons to see.
Talking
Because I thought he died. Wouldn't Thrag.
Yeah, I thought so.
I was
I
like,
thought that
no.
was it.
I was annoyed because I was like, no, because he's just starting to turn a leaf.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying this.
Because the thing is, people turn around and be like, oh, he killed all these people, blah, blah. He just destroyed his home world.
He did.
Which he was one of the biggest believers, like the way he was trying to get Mark to turn and all that stuff. And he's like, he's just done that. You know what I mean? So it's not like he hasn't changed.
No. Oliver as well. Like I actually really liked Oliver this season.
Yes.
I was kind of unsure about him last season when he was introduced, but this season he's really coming
into his own. I feel like last
own.
season he was just like the sidekick.
Yeah, and now he's
brother.
He's little brother still, but he's like,
he does just need to learn to listen.
He does.
Because
he really does.
Bro got bitched.
He got bitched big time. There was the episode where he was in hell. Mark was in hell.
I feel like that's got a bigger part.
Something else is coming with that,
next
right?
season there has to be, because it was a filler episode. It was still a good episode.
Yeah.
There was a bit of comedy in that episode that made me laugh.
I was like, when it first started, I was like, oh, here we go.
Filler episode.
I guess I'll strap in. But as it was going, I was like, you know what? This was a nice welcome break from the main story.
From the Viltrumite War, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
It was a
Optimus
nice little...
Prime and all.
Oh, and Megatron.
Yeah.
Side note, That guy, what was his name? The bold old Viltrumite that was in the Resistance.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Voice of Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And then the old Emperor, voice of Megatron.
Perfect.
So good. Everybody they get to do the voices in this show. Seth Rogen as Alan.
That's the thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, the animation doesn't matter, man. Just listen." Like, that's where all the money's
budget
going.
is. Yeah, that's where the budget is. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Chaos.
Yeah.
You know, Negan from The Walking Dead as Conquest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Hell episode. That was you would know this guy who played the Satan.
Yeah.
He was Ash from The Evil Dead. He was the guy that was in all the Sam Raimi movies. You know the chauffeur in Spider-Man 1? He was going to be Mysterio and
and he's in the Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The post-credit scene.
Yes.
I think he's in the post-credit scene.
Yes, he's the guy in the other universe that's like being a dick or whatever.
Oh, I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, that's he was the voice of Satan.
Yeah, he made me laugh a few times.
Yeah.
No, it was when the fire chick was coming back, and he's like, "Oh, I got this one," and then she like came back again. He's like, "Actually, you've got this one."
That was one of my favorite guest spots on this show.
Yeah,
so far.
it was a good episode. It was definitely a filler episode.
Yeah,
but it was a good filler episode. It wasn't like
That episode ended, of course, with Mark being recruited by Nolan into the Viltrumite War.
Yes.
So which led us to the next episode, which had one of the coolest shots. This is Conquest number 2.
Honestly, from that Hell episode, it was kind of getting like the next episode, favorite episode, the episode after favorite.
Yeah,
it just kept going up. The Conquest battle, I've said this to a few people, an animated TV show has never made me feel sick. The end of that episode made me feel sick. And it was visuals, but it was also sound. It just
the squelchiness
didn't
of
fucking
his
stop.
intestines. Yeah.
Like, and then they wanted to recap it the next episode.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, why? Just let
Yeah, I remember we were watching it and we were watching it again. I'm like,
I was so hyped for this refight because
obviously Mark's improved a lot.
Yeah, and it was also just. By the way,
anytime Conquest is on,
just popped into my head. Why has Mark not said anything to Cecil about the fact that Conquest's body wasn't fucking burnt yet?
Oh yeah,
he should have said, "Oi, mate."
Yeah.
Well, the fuck were you playing at?
How are they gonna burn his body? What was their plan? They were gonna try and
When Mark first defeated him, he was like, destroy the body, so he can't come back. And then Cecil ended up putting him in that vault thing, and then he ended up
getting out.
Yeah, getting out.
I don't even remember him getting out.
It was earlier in the season. It was legit just a small. It might have been in that episode actually, the start of that episode, or yeah. But that was such a good fight. That shot that we just had there of him in front of Oliver was like, I was like Oliver's cooked.
Yeah,
I thought he was
gonna get just minced.
End of that episode when Mark wakes up from the coma.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I didn't process that he would have thought, oh, Nolan and Oliver might be dead because he didn't know he killed Conquest at that point. And when he saw the grave, I thought he was going to the grave to finish him off. I thought he was going to start destroying, blowing his head up or something. But
because there was that post-credit scene of the grave.
Out loud, I was sitting on the couch and I went, fuck off. when they zoomed in, I was like, fuck off. No way. And then they did that and I was like, yeah.
And then the next episode, there was the big battle on the Alliance, I guess, the Rebel Alliance.
When we first got Thrag in the ship and all that, and they start. Was that the episode where they opened? No, I don't know if that's the episode or the episode after, where the opening when Thrag took over, and all the Viltrumites started killing each other.
Yeah, that was so
the blood rain and that. Oh
and then Conquest was looking to step up and then didn't. And I was like, oh, that in itself has just told me how much further up the power scale that.
Also, just how much aura that guy must have. Because Conquest was scary.
Conquest, yeah. I can't wait to see Conquest again. I reckon
he was a
back.
freak.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might, but yeah, it'll be interesting. I feel like
round 3.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of... We're going to find out a lot more about the other Viltrumites too. You know, the ones that are left floating around. I feel like they're going to have a bigger part. I feel like a few of them will become bigger characters. I know I've seen a little bit of spoilers and shit from the comics. I'm not going to really dive into because I do obviously...
Yeah, don't tell me.
They do vary, yeah. But I'm interested to see how it continues. Going back to that episode was really cool, seeing the battle on...
See an Optimus Prime fight?
Yeah. Yeah, he was like...
I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. So
yeah, the scene where someone said, what's he going to do? He's old. I think Oliver said it or whatever. And he just busted out like looking ripped. And I was just like... yeah, that was really cool. And then that leads straight into the episode where they're fighting on Viltrum, eh?
That went straight into the destruction of Viltrum, the fight that ensued before that.
I still think... I really enjoyed the finale, but I still think that's my favorite episode.
It's got to be the best one. I think it's got a 9.9 on IMDb.
I also think that might be my favorite episode of the series.
Yeah.
Like, series so far. It's
just the visuals of it. The
fight.
The rings of... Viltrum made out of the dead Viltrumites and how they were all hiding in the rings.
Yeah.
Because they all got the same uniform.
Yeah.
So, they come out and just the most extreme case of, like, hitting a wasp nest.
Oh, 100%.
Just could have been absolutely fine if you didn't go and, shake up the beehive, but... I'm
going to find out his name.
Optimus Prime?
Yeah, Optimus Prime. Where are you?
Starts with a J. Maybe? I don't know.
No, because I was going to say, even when he dies, Thrag rips his head off.
Oh, rips his head off and then squishes it like a melon?
I was just like, because, yeah, it was... The power scale of Thrag in that episode was like, I don't think they win. At all.
No.
Because Nolan is up there.
Yeah.
And he got absolutely little boyed by Thrag multiple times. I
would like to see...
Thrag started airbending at one point.
Yeah.
Then he did the whole freaking Dragon Ball Z when Mark or Nolan went to go punch him and he just moved out the way like it was nothing. It was...
He's just
the freeze frame.
So many levels above everybody else. Honorable mention, I want to talk about Battle Beast. He's my guy. He's my favorite guy. He's my special boy. Battle Beast. I love any time he's on screen. I like how bloodthirsty he is. I feel like he could have got a
few more bodies in that fight.
Yeah, 100%. I'm actually reading the Battle Beast comic book.
Oh, nice.
They're like 8 issues in, I think, at the moment, and it's all just like...
He's so funny.
He's such a funny character, and it's such a funny read, and whenever he shows up on screen, I'm
Side note, he kind of reminds me of... This is going back to nerd, but he reminds me of Raph from Ben 10.
Raph?
Do you remember Raph from Ben 10? I don't know if you remember. He's like... He was in, I think, Ultimate Alien. And he's just legit... Every time Ben turns to him, his like personality changes, and he just wants to beat everyone up and fight everyone. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh.
I'll find a photo to show you.
Was that an alien?
Yeah, it was an alien.
That Ben would turn into?
Yeah.
Was Raph the tiger one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So every time, like, just the way Battle Beast is like, I want to fight someone, I want to like... Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, and it was kind of like little nostalgia hit. Yeah, this
just
one.
to go on a little Ben 10... Yeah. Little Ben 10 side.
Like, yeah.
Little Ben 10 side note. You know how I was talking to you about the ultimate... No, sorry, not the ultimate. The absolute DC universe?
Yes.
There's a comic book coming out by Dynamite.
Is that the Ben 10 one?
Yeah. Have you seen anything?
Oh, I saw the artwork and that drop.
I saw that. I was like, you're probably going to go buy that, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Comes out next month. We should go and get it.
Because it's definitely... That's our childhood.
Yeah.
Like, Ben 10's proper our childhood, and it's going to be cool to see a bit more of a mature...
A mature take on it?
Mature take on it. Because Alien Force had that, but had that for the time, in a way. You know what I mean? When we were growing up at teenagers, that's when Alien Force was on. But that's more, like, mature, which Ben 10's a really cool character to dig into. Like, if you actually think about it, it's going to be a really cool character to, like, dig into. Because obviously it starts as a TV show, like a kid's TV show, but... Yeah, good. That's a good side note. Forgot about that.
Yeah, that comic looks so cool. I was just bringing it up.
The
art looks good as well.
What's his name?
Whose name?
In Invincible. Is it Space Racer?
Space Racer?
MVP of that fight, bro.
100%. Yeah.
MVP rocked up. That laser, he caught like 3 Viltrumite bodies with the laser, and then also caught like, yeah, I've seen a few of them. That's what I mean. It looks like grotesque in a way. Like,
yeah. Cool.
Because
I dig it.
even when we were as a kid, when he switched the transformation, his body was like more.
Yeah,
more. It was
like,
kind of like some of them.
Skin
were like,
was bubbling and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, off Ben 10.
Yeah, off Ben 10. That's another podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Space Racer, and he rocked up with all the like red freaking dog things. Started like he was cooking it.
Those aliens.
Yeah. What's the robot chick? Space.
Tech Jacket.
Tech Jacket. Grew to
I dig Tech Jacket.
Yeah, grew to like that
Apparently
character. A lot more.
it's a guy in the comics.
It's gender swap. That one.
Whatever.
I obviously haven't read the comics. Didn't really see it different. But Tech Jacket, she held her own.
Mm-hmm.
At the start, obviously, was a bit like out of her league, but then she held her own and started, with the dart things to make him weak for Alan to absolutely rip him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Alan he's always a good character.
Alan is where I kind of want to lead to the end of the discussion on Invincible this season. I love Seth Rogen as like a comedic actor and a producer and everything, and he's such a good voice for Alan. He's such a good character. One of my favorite sequences and dynamics in this season was Alan and Nolan, and the one scene where they're traveling to all the different places to find the weaknesses, and it kept cutting to them banging really loud, and Nolan on the couch like trying to squish the pillow over his ears to not hear them banging. And then the whole time he could have just been in another room.
Oh yeah, that was
another one of my favorite side characters, was that pinhead bloody alien captain of that Star Trek sort of dude. But obviously at the end of the season, there's the virus that is supposed to, the Scourge virus that's been modified that will kill humans as well as
What's up with both
Viltrumans.
Prime TV shows rocking a virus?
Both superhero Prime TV shows. The big bad is a virus.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, virus is not good.
Yeah, true. But yeah, that's going to be a very interesting dynamic how that plays into the later seasons or next season or even later.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously Alan, he's a big reason why Nolan changed.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah.
And he's always been helpful for Mark.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting.
Potentially setting them up against each other in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, we've not read the comics, but
because he also said
they're going.
I can't believe I couldn't find his name, but he was also saying in that message that it could hurt some of Mark's friends because they've got similar DNA.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it'll kill humans and Viltrumites.
Yeah.
So if you've got, I mean, it is.
Do you reckon it's all humans, or because that's what I'm wondering? Because I was more thinking like Eve and people like that with superhuman abilities, not general public human. Like
I don't know. I wasn't super clear, but I saw it as like a 2 birds with 1 stone sort of solution to the Rebel Alliance's Viltrum genocide problem. Yeah, just
which wasn't that the whole issue with the Viltrums in the first place? I don't know, but
yeah. Anyway, I don't know about. Should we give it a star rating? How should we do ratings on our podcast? Is good.
Yes. Nice. I really need to, now that we've got probably another year until the next season, I might, when I catch up on everything else I need to catch up on and new stuff comes out, I kind of want to do a proper rewatch because I don't want to sit here and go, this is my favorite season so far.
Mm-hmm.
It probably is. It is also recency biased, but it's also just I need to rewatch before because that first season always.
I think the first season is still my favorite.
So good. The way it starts to the way it ends.
But I think this might be number 2, just edging out season 3. Season 2 was alright.
Little side note before we finish up, the whole sequence of Nolan where he was beating up Mark and it was cutting, like the audio was cutting back and forth to him when he was fighting Mark. Such a good scene. You know when Nolan's at that crater.
Yeah,
and then
when he goes back to the crater,
and it just has. Yeah. They fully played into the think Mark because they fucking had that so loud. Yeah. But that was such a good little side note. But that was such a good scene, just seeing him process what he's done.
And on that as well, like when he was having the beer with the guy that makes the suits.
Yeah.
And the guy that makes the suits is like, sorry, dude, like you kind of suck.
Yeah. I only make suits for
heroes.
What I really enjoyed about that, instead of that scene just finishing,
that's Mark Hamill, by the way.
Oh, is it
the suit maker guy? I
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Mark Hamill. That's Luke fucking Skywalker.
When he leaves, instead of the scene just cutting, it has the suit guy like breathing hell heavy.
Yeah,
it's like, that just shows the fear that people still have for.
Oh, rightfully so.
That's what I mean. It's just Sorry, a little tangent. Anyway, back to this season. Yeah, it's definitely up there. I feel like the battles were where they should be. Like the level was so good, the fights were so good, and even just the character development and the dialogue was really nice. Seeing all these characters grow. Like Mark's definitely changed. You can like going from season 1 to now, you can just see he's a different sort of person, and I feel like he's just carrying so much weight now, and I feel like he's gonna turn that into what he needs to defeat Thrag. Because the other thing is, I don't think Viltrums have adrenaline, and I think that's where Mark has
an edge because
of his human side. Because the whole stuff because people are like, how did he survive when Conquest was ripping out his guts? I'm like, bro was just running on adrenaline. He wanted to kill that guy. So
yeah.
That's where I feel like his human side might be the thing that wins him.
That's what's going to give him the edge. That makes sense.
Because he fights with more emotion than a Viltrum.
He does.
Which sometimes doesn't work because look, he just runs in and goes for a punch, and then it's just like, all right, come on, man.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark.
But yeah, I'm so keen. I'm just annoyed that it's done now. And we've only got 4 episodes of The Boys left. But we've got so much other stuff coming out.
Yeah, I mean, like moving on from Invincible, obviously great season. What else what else is coming up? I've just started season 2 of Born Again.
I'm halfway through season 1.
So I reckon by the time that's done, we might both be up to date.
Hopefully, yeah.
When we're both up to date, we'll probably do another review of the first 2 seasons of that.
Yeah. And then obviously the Punisher,
One Last Kill
comes
coming out next month. Spider-Noir, we talked about that before. That's next month as well. So we got stuff coming soon.
Yeah, we got stuff. And then obviously all the movies coming out.
We're heading into American summer movie season. So we got, Spider-Man, Supergirl, all of that. Very excited to year ahead. I think that's just about everything that I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Let's wrap it up, alright? We'll wrap this episode up. Remember to give us a like, share it around.
Yeah, if you liked it, give us a like. Yeah. If you had any comments or thoughts, let us know what you thought about any things that we talked about down below. We're on TikTok, Instagram.
We're just
YouTube.
still setting up, so we're still getting everything there, but
soon we'll have podcasts and all the usual podcasts and platforms, and
start sharing us around, and like Ben was saying, give us anything in the comments to talk about. Be good.
Enough said.
See you next time.